Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Internet Movie Database Pro, also known as IMDbPro, why I think it is one of the most important tools for every professional actor and performer, and how you can use it to your advantage. So let's dive in and take control of your art. So of course, the IMDbPro version is a paid service, but they actually have an affiliate program for, membership-based entertainment organizations such as guilds and unions. And if you're a member of one of these guilds or unions, then you get a discount. And I think with most of them, it's 30% off, which is quite good because the service, I can show you my account. Right now, I'm a monthly member and I pay $13.99 each month. And down here, you can see that I get the $6 discount on my membership. So in total, it's $16.23 each month. Or I could also decide to become an annual member, then I would save more money. Believe me, this makes so much sense. So here's how it works. Once you sign up with IMDbPro and become a paying member, you have access to your own account, to your own profile. And this is pretty much the very first step you have to take, in my opinion, and this is fill out your profile. And I'm going to show you, because right now this is sort of like your dashboard. I'm going to show you my profile and how you can actually work on that and edit it. This is my profile, and as you can see, I have my profile picture, my primary photo right here. And this is one of the key elements of IMDbPro for if you use it as an actor. And I think this is the most important thing to have on your profile. So you should start with putting up your headshot right here. And you can change it anytime. I'm going to show you later how. So it has your name on it, of course, and if you would have like a very common name, a name that is not unique in the world, then, or at least on IMDbPro, then you would see in the bracket right behind your name a number. So if there was more than one Melina Gammersbach in this database, then, and I wouldn't be the first one to sign up, then behind my name in brackets, there would be the number 2, right? Or 3, or however. So as you can see from my filmography, I have worked as a so-called technical advisor on Come Back to Us, and I was a writer and producer on the short film New Order. This is why producer and writer is also a part of my listed professions right here. So let's go ahead and edit everything. So as you can see right here, it's pretty obvious. We have the filmography, we have an About Me section, we have images, videos, box office, clients, and news on my profile, and we have the second most important section, in my opinion, is the contacts section, where you can list your agent or manager, and you can also list a direct contact. That would be advised if you're not represented by a manager or agent at the moment. So as you can see right here, there is a quite extensive About Me section, or performer profile, as it says right here. So if you're not a known actor, this section right here should be filled in as detailed as possible. It's self-explanatory. You fill in your location, you fill in a gender and an age playing range, if you're, willing to work unpaid or not, and your physical attributes, pretty much everything, right? The same goes for your education and training. make sure to really fill out everything. I mean, everything that's relevant, of course, right? There's also the possibility to put in links to maybe your official website or to a blog if you have one. And yeah, and this will also show up right here. You can see we have the external links, and we have also the possibility on IMDbPro to give ourselves a vanity URL, so a personalized URL for this profile page, which is kind of nice because when you send out an email to someone like a casting director or maybe an agent, and you want them to look at your profile page on IMDbPro, then you can just put in this link and it looks much nicer than just having a random number right behind the slash here, because that's the way it usually looks like. Okay, so moving on to images. So the image section is also very important in my opinion. I have 50 images up right now, and I could still add images. Of course, the question is, what kind of images should you put up there? So don't confuse this sort of like thumbnail look with your Instagram profile. It's not supposed to entail private or personal photos. What you want to put up here is for sure all of your current headshots, but it could also include older headshots or different styles of hair, maybe of hair color, or for the guys, you know, with a beard, without a beard, whatever. Or like I have right here, like a mood shot for something that you would love to do. Like this looks more like a period piece. I did that photo session a while ago, but yeah, so you can put these photos up here. Of course, you should put up like behind the scenes or set photos, right? That is always a good idea. And red carpet photos, also a very good idea to put up on your IMDb profile. Okay, so moving on to video section. The video section right here is also fantastic because you can add video clips, demo reel clips, or trailers of movies you've been in, and you can pick a primary video, as you can see right here. I still need to upload one of my latest projects, so I can change my primary video. And you have, by the way, full control over these features. So let me show you. If I want to edit the videos, I can do that right here. I can edit the primary video, right? I could use your choice. It says use your choice, so you decide, or let IMDb decide. Then it's sort of like circles, and the algorithm chooses which video would be the primary video. I could also add a video, and if I click on add a video, this opens the page where you can actually contribute to the IMDbPro database, which is quite nice. It also gives you a help section right here, and you can also sort it, right? But if you click on upload demo reel, it looks quite simple, but I like it that way. You have a couple of things to select here, and then you can upload it. Okay, going back to my profile page and going to box office. And box office right here doesn't show anything on my profile, which is why I'm going to show it to you on a different profile. This person right here is a casting director, a German casting director who's been in the business for a very long time. So she has quite the credit section here. In fact, 262 titles are listed, and we're going to her box office section right here, and it's quite extensive. So what it says right here is it tells you how many movies, or better, projects she has worked on that came with a box office number. Here it says she has worked on 14 projects that have totally grossed this amount in this area. And that's quite fascinating. I mean, it's probably not as an important section for you as an actor, but for producers or executives who also use this database for their research, this could actually be a valuable information. Anyways, going back to my profile page, the client section right here is also empty, usually on an actor's profile. So that's why I'm going to show it to you using Jason Lockhart's profile. He's a talent agent in Atlanta, and he has 401 clients listed on his profile. So yeah, so this section is usually only for companies, talent agents, and managers who have clients such as actors or performers, right? And they're usually listed down here, and they're listed by the star meter. I'm gonna explain to you what the star meter is in a second. Anyway, as you can see right here, Mr. Cove is the highest ranked name actor here. So let's say you would consider submitting yourself to Mr. Jason Lockhart to be represented by him, then this client list right here would be your go-to as part of your research. Because as you can see right here, it tells you, okay, first of all, he has lots of clients, right? 400 clients, that is a lot. That tells you something about this agent, right? It'll also tell you, of course, what kind of actors he represents, right? What do they look like? How old are they? Basically, you get quite an extensive information just by looking at the clients of his. Continuing to the news section, and as you can see right here, my news section is empty, so I'm going to show you instead Mr. Lockhart's news section again. So right here, it displays the first 10 of, in total, 31 news articles. And that can also be highly valuable for you, because depending on what the article is about, it could, be something about a current project or an upcoming project that he's casting for, right? So always make sure, especially if you look for a talent agent or manager, to check out their news section. Okay, and of course it also gives you, I haven't mentioned that yet, it also gives you his contact information, which is of course highly valuable, right? Because not every talent agent, not every manager has their own website where you could usually find, of course, the contact information. So here you actually have an email address. This is highly valuable. Okay, moving on and talking about the star meter. The star meter is an algorithm that shows how all the people that are registered on IMDbPro are ranked. And believe me, no one cares. Honestly, really. I've done extensive research on this to find out if this number matters to anyone, and it really doesn't. The only time I find it useful is when I'm looking for talent agencies or management companies, which is also a function of IMDbPro that is, in my opinion, of high value. Because when I'm looking for talent agents, let's say in LA, you can refine the search right here, and it'll show me the company meter. It's called the company meter right here, and the star meter for people will show me exactly how popular each and every talent agency is. I haven't talked about this section right here, which is directly connected to your filmography. let me show you right here. So right now I have 11 titles listed in my filmography, and I can decide which of these titles I want to show up here in this header section of my profile. And it's quite helpful when we look back at Jason Lockhart's clients. When someone checks or looks for your profile on IMDbPro, then this is the information that is shown like on a list of people, right? So you have the name, the picture, the primary photo, you have the professions, and you also have 5 titles that the person is known for, as it says right here. My advice would be to choose the 5 titles by yourself and not let IMDbPro pick the known for titles. And when you pick the titles, you don't have to pick 5 titles. You could also only pick 2, like Kevin Sorbo did. I personally think that it makes sense to pick those titles you're most proud of, because that's something that people who don't know you will look for when they first look for your profile page on IMDbPro. They will look for what's the person known for. That's why this feature is available here. Okay, so now that you've set up your profile, let's look at your dashboard. You will have the information with the star meter rank on your page right here in the left corner of the dashboard. Then you have top news right right up here. You also have a box office information, the latest, and some other information on here like trending topics and such. And it's kind of nice, to really browse through these every day, and especially the news section, in my opinion, is very valuable. When you go up here to news, so let's say you want to know what are the top stories of the day. Then you can click on that and it'll list the latest news about the industry. This is so valuable, guys. I mean, there was a time when I would, get up in the morning and I would go on every single news page, news website, like the Hollywood Reporter, the playlist, the Wrap, and I would browse the stories there. But this way, having it combined this way is so much easier. And also, you can immediately go to the people who are mentioned in the article. So we want to know, okay, who the hell is Catherine Newton? Okay, then it gives us a very brief description of her profile page, right? So right now, right here, we could decide we could click on her name. That would open up her profile page on IMDbPro, or we could decide, oh, you know what? I want to track her. I want to know what she's up to, and we can click on that. I'm going to show you right now. So I'm tracking her right now, and that means she will pop up under your tools and pages you track. Pages you track just means people, companies, titles you track. And I'm going to go to people. They're listed alphabetically. And right here, okay, I'm actually, oh, right here, there she is. And each time there's a change in her profile, like if she would get new representation, then I would get notice of that. So this can actually tell you a lot about agents, managers, producers. There's also a jobs section that you might check out if you like. I don't find it that valuable actually, but it's worth checking out, I think. So right now I have filters on. That's why there are just a couple of results here. But IMDbPro has a couple of casting services that they're collaborating with. very extensively with Mandy.com. And they have quite the job offers listed here. And what will happen when you click on one of the projects listed here and you say, oh wow, okay, that sounds actually quite nice, I want to submit myself for that, then you can click on apply with Mandy, and yeah, this will let you know that they will forward you to Mandy.com, which is also a paid service, but that you would get IMDb members enjoy a 25% discount. So that is something that you can use here. You can pretty much do research on every person who's working in the industry worldwide, who's registered on IMDbPro. This is how extensive this platform is. I mean, it's great. You can find out so much about companies, distribution companies, production companies, management companies, basically, you know, all of the companies out there, with information on their latest projects, with, of course, contact information, with information on who's working there, right? The people who work there. That's also sometimes very helpful, right? They have a location in Amsterdam, right? So let's say I'm looking for a person in Amsterdam. So I could click on a profile and check out what she's done so far, what she's worked on. I could also find out, okay, hey, she has a personal email address up here, not only her contact information, her professional information. I would also see that she's repped by an agent and she has her own company. So as you can see, and again, I could, decide to track her and then add her to a list, which is also amazing. I have already a couple of lists here made myself. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Your lists, under your tools and your lists, you can actually come up with your own list. For example, I have a list of my top 6 casting directors in Germany. Check out what kind of things you want to track, or people and titles. You can also track movie titles. Let me check if I have movie titles. Yes, for example, I have lists with movies to watch, TV shows I want to get cast in. I have lists here, and that's very helpful to stay organized and manage everything. Yeah, so I think this is a fantastic platform to dive into and to check out and to sign up for sure. As always, guys, I hope this video was of value to you. If so, or if not, please let me know down in the comment section of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button if you want to get notified every time I put out a new video. And I'd be eternally grateful to you if you'd share this video with your actor friends and colleagues. So, see you guys soon.